Hello, welcome to Explore Movement Project. I'm Jen. Today we're focusing on movement for anxiety. I'll meet you there. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today and all the other movers out there. Let's begin in a seated position with our hands on our knees. You can close your eyes or just have a soft gaze in front of you. And we're going to focus on something you can hear. Maybe it's the sound of a tree outside, or in my case, distant leaf blowers. Notice something you see if your eyes are softly opened. Maybe it's the sights around you. Maybe it's the color inside your eyelids. Notice something you smell. Notice something you taste. Maybe something is lingering from lunch or breakfast. Notice something you can touch, something you feel. If it's your body on the earth, notice all of those points of contact where your body meets the earth holding you. Just melt into this time we have together. And I'd like you to put your hands together and just do some gentle squeezing of your hands, moving around to squeeze different areas. Just noticing what comes up for you as you squeeze your hands. Find an ending point for this and place your hands back on your knees when you're ready. We're going to go into a breathing exercise where we inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this a few more times without me counting. Let's do it one more time. Find your ending point with that. We're going to move into a pose called Hero Pose. So swing your legs over to one side. Let's meet on our shins with our feet flat on the ground. And if you have a block or a blanket, you might need it for this pose. I do. We're gonna spread our legs out a little bit here, keeping our feet flat on the ground. And if your butt touches the ground, great. Mine doesn't, so I need some help with a block. I'm just gonna place it underneath, and that gives me some support. We're gonna place both of you can adjust your legs as needed so that they're a little bit out away from your body, but still flat on the floor. I'm going to place both of my hands on my knees and sit up nice and tall where your spine is stretched up towards the sky. I'm going to pull my shoulders up towards my ears and then back towards my spine. So my shoulders are going up and down, reaching my palms out to my knees. I'm going to tuck my chin in and just close my eyes. And let's continue with the box breathing. In for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Do one more round together. And let's just be in stillness together in this pose, noticing anything that's coming up for you, any comforts, any discomforts. To get out of this pose, we're just going to remove, if you have anything like a blanket or a block, just remove that. Place your hands on the ground and swing your legs over to one side. Now we're going to move into a tabletop position. So making sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip points. We're going to move into puppy pose. So we're going to place our knees a little bit, like take a little bit of a step back with your knees. And then from there, we're going to place our elbows where our palms are. And then you're just going to stretch backwards towards the back of your body and place your forehead on the earth. And take a few deep breaths here. Allow yourself to sink into the pose. Do a couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll go back into the tabletop position. Take one more breath. And let's meet in tabletop. From here, we're going to go into child's pose. So I like to do a wide-legged child's pose. So I like to bring my knees out a little bit towards the sides of the yoga mat or your body. Touch my toes together, sink back, and then place my elbows on the ground. You can also stack your fists here for support. Also, of course, you can use a block. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Close our eyes. If you want more of a stretch, you can extend your arms out in front of you. And take some nice deep breaths into your back. If you like to do any sort of movement that supports you right now, feel free to follow your impulses. Now let's meet back in child's pose for one more final breath. And roll it up. Swing our legs to one side. Bring your legs out in front of you. A nice, generous bend in the legs. We're just going to do a forward bend here. Forward fold. Bring your arms up and over your head towards the sky. Wiggle your fingertips. And roll over and around, touching your toes if you can. If not, you can grab your ankles or your calves. And let's take a few breaths. Excuse me. Let's take a few breaths in this posture. Take one more breath together here. And roll up out of the posture. And let's come and meet on our backs. Place your 2 feet together, parallel, side by side. We're going to go into a reclined cobbler's pose, so let your legs fall down on either side of you. Adjust anything as necessary. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And let's breathe in for 5, hold for 1, exhale for 7. Here we go. I'll count you through it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it a few more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it a few more times, and I won't count. We'll count on our own. Let's begin. Let's do it one more time. Really breathing in, expanding your belly. And then when you breathe out, really exhaling and emptying all the air out of your system. All right, release that pose. Let your legs out long in front of you. Arms by your sides. Take a minute here to let the earth support you and hold you. Let it give you what you need. When you're ready, let's roll over to one side and roll up and meet in a seated position. Give ourselves a hug. Thank yourself for taking the time to tend to what you need today. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Take care.